Good afternoon, friends. It's been a while, hasn't it? Welcome back to the show. I am just getting ready to kick off another trapping season here. I've been haven't got any steel out yet. Well, that's a lie. I guess I got a couple footholds out that I set the other day, but we've yet to connect on anything. But sorry guys, shut you off there by accident. But you got some snow the last 2 nights, not a lot, just a little bit. So I'm getting anxious to set some snares. I'm just waiting for the temperatures to get a little bit cooler. It's still supposed to be +5 here next week for a day or two, but then we're gonna get into the minuses during the day. So kind of what I'm looking for. But I'm just at one of my baits. This is the one where I caught that fisher in last year. If you still remember or watch those videos, but yeah, they got lots of tracks going in every which direction here. So I'm not gonna go down there. But today I just I've been having a hard time finding bait, so I've only got 5 baits going right now. I'm hoping to have at least 10 going at all times this year, but only set 5 or 6 at a time. That way, once a bait gets kind of slow, I'll just move my stuff to the next one, and so I have a more of a constant supply of catches, if you know what I mean. But I got some more rams too this year, so now I just need to find a bait. That's been an issue, finding bait. But what I got today is we had a calf die at the farm, so what I'm gonna do is here show you guys how I do this. So basically I got my pulling rope that I always keep in the truck in case I find some roadkill or something. You get a rope around there. You get your rope around this tree. I might have to back up a little bit. Could have probably even almost pulled this guy off. He's not that heavy, but sometimes you gotta do things the easy way instead of the hard way. So that's how I do it. If I got big bait like roadkill, deer, moose, whatever. Well, there she be. Now it is the hard part sometimes, getting the thing close enough to where you can get your rope off, or loose enough to get your knot done. But yeah, well, we're not even late into the season yet. I know a lot of guys have started a long time ago, but I usually don't start till the end of November, just because I got a lot of deer hunters that hunt my areas that I trap in, and you know, even though I have written permission and everything, and all my flagging tape up and my signs, they still, you know, it's just, I still have issues with losing rams. People steal my rams and just drive in because they see my tracks, and so I'm not, usually don't deal with the hassle. I just start when deer season's over, but I want to get a little bit earlier start this year, so hopefully next week set this bait for sure. Maybe a couple others, I'm not sure yet, but yeah, we're gonna lose this snow here, but it's gonna melt. But what I'm gonna do here is just gonna make a cut here and open him up a little bit so the birds can start getting in, and I'll draw the coyotes in. Good morning, folks. Just out in a new spot this morning, trying to figure out where I'm gonna start a coyote bait in here. I think it's gonna be a really good spot. We got a lot of places where these coyotes can hide and follow this creek, I think, probably more than anything. And then I'm hoping to set up a bait up in here somewhere. Haven't decided where yet. Just I don't want it, there's a road going by and I don't want it to be too visible from the road for a couple of different reasons. So I figured if I set it up somewhere down in here, maybe not down here, but up in those trees a little ways, that would be a great spot. We're supposed to get 3 days of snow here and lots of it, so I am like I said in the other video the other day, I was just can't find bait, so I put a thing out on Facebook that I was looking for bait here in my area, and I know there's a lot of guys that butcher their own wild game, and I went and picked up some a moose carcass from one guy, and I'm going to be picking up a whole bunch of deer carcasses from another person tomorrow, so hopefully I can get enough bait here for the next little bit with wild game carcasses or whatever. So you got to do what you got to do to make this work. So yep, we're gonna do her. Anyways, like I was saying, we got a lot of snow coming, so I want to be ready here. I want to get everything set up, get all my bait out, so then that on Wednesday I'm hoping to set. So it's now Sunday, so 3 days. So up in here is where I kind of want to put the bait. I think it's a little bit open, the birds can see it. I feel like the coyotes are going to come from the bottom and in here too, but mostly from the bottom, I think. So this should be great. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go to a different spot, throw out some bait, and yeah, should be good. All right, so we're here at my other bait, one of them. Another one of them. I dumped 2 tubs of bait here yesterday, which is roughly, I don't know, 200 pounds or so. And I piled these trees on them, and you can see all we got left, 1, 2, is a couple bones. I don't know how many coyotes there are back in here, but these trails are just absolutely smashed. It's unreal. Like, I know from snaring here in the past that there's usually a couple main trails from coming in from the back, and I usually set them hard. I'll put a couple snares on each of them along the way. Like, I don't know if you guys can really see that through the camera, but the trails are just freaking, yeah, nuts, man. Unreal. Now, mind you, like, look at that. Mind you, I've been baiting this, all my baits really, for over 5 weeks now. And I do that every year. I know guys don't, and you don't have to, really. But I do. I find it draws in the coyotes from a long ways away, and once they kind of get the once they kind of figure out that there's a supply of food, you know, they stick around. They don't just eat themselves full and go on to the next bush. But yeah, we're gonna throw this stuff out here and call it a day, guys. Hopefully next time you see me, I'll be setting rams or checking them. We'll see you then.